Let me just stop my share real quick. All right, just want to make sure everything's working. First of all, I want to welcome everybody here for tonight. If you're on this call for the first time, first of all, welcome. My name is K2, all the way from Monterey Bay, California. Especially those that are here for the first time, we want to welcome you. Tonight going to be a very, very interesting, powerful call. A lot of great information is going to allow you guys to see right now why we're growing so tremendously and what is happening in the world globally, in the business world that's really taking our company into different heights. So tonight, before I start, want to play a quick video, kind of give you guys a great intro into who we are, what we're doing, and then we're going to come right back with a powerful presentation that's going to really close this up for you guys for this evening. So with that being said, let's share the incredible video.
New Skin expanding. We innovate science and technology.
We are building a future together.
You know, becoming the world's #1 brand for beauty device systems for 6 consecutive years. That's no cakewalk. But New Skin? We've got science, innovation, and hard work in our DNA. It wasn't always glitz and glam. We started with a dream back in 1984, just a few products and a whole lot of ambition. And by 1991, we were taking on the world, opening our first overseas market in Hong Kong. LifePak was out there, making waves alongside our big entrance into Europe. Then came 1996, a big year. We hit the New York Stock Exchange, a publicly traded company founded on family values. And we also launched the new Skin Force for Good Foundation. That is all about spreading positivity and making the world a better place. In our pursuit of promoting healthy lifestyles and inner well-being, we acquired Pharmanex in 1998, introducing supplements and wellness programs to our markets. In 2001, we pioneered the handheld Galvanic Spa, a compact, intelligent, and powerful device that marked Nu Skin's entry into the era of cutting-edge devices. Nu Skin establishing Nourish the Children in 2002, we committed to the belief that no child should endure hunger. We want to empower future generations one meal at a time. And to date, we've provided over 800 million meals. Continuing our commitment to technological innovation, we launched the Pharmanex Biophotonic Scanner in 2003. In 2009, we revolutionized our product line with age-lock science-based products and forging a partnership with LifeGen Technologies. In 2010, our founder's vision materialized, with the creation of the Innovation Center in Provo, serving as an open campus for our employees and brand affiliates. Our partnership with LifeGen flourished, culminating in Nu Skin's acquisition of LifeGen in 2011, opening doors to faster innovation, revolutionary products, and limitless possibilities. In 2015, Nu Skin's incentive trip to Morocco won the prestigious C&IT Award for Best Incentive Trip of the Year, a tradition we continued with our island trip. We earned Euromonitor's recognition as the world's #1 brand for beauty device systems in 2016, and we've proudly held that title for 6 consecutive years. Venturing into the Internet of Things realm in 2022, we connected our first device online, the ageLOC Lumispa IO, ushering in a new era of connectivity and innovation. This laid the foundation for the launch of our integrated beauty and wellness device, the ageLOC WellSpa IO, in 2023. With 40 years of dedication to science, innovation, and perseverance, we stand poised to embrace the boundless opportunities that lie ahead. Just imagine the opportunity.
All right. Just imagine the opportunity. I love that right there. Hopefully you guys were able to see that video and see what we're doing right now as we start. Let me just start up my presentation real quick. And first of all, I want to welcome again to all our guests, especially our guests that are here for the first time today. As you can see, you're going to witness a company. Our vision is truly to go out there and become the most innovative beauty wellness company out there. My name is K2, all the way from Monterey Bay, California. It's so incredible to have so many individuals tuning in from all around the world. I do see some familiar faces. I also see some brand new individual. Good to see you on here, my brother, Samuel. To the more Tuco, it's been a while. Great to have you on. But tonight, the story is very important. I've been fortunate to share my stories in front of large audience, small audience. Today, I get to share to you, my online audience, my journey into this company started, into this industry, if anything, started about 20 something years ago when I was fresh out of high school. All right. Okay, got my GED and I went out there to try to get a college degree, but I ended up finding a PhD. I got poor, hungry, and determined, didn't know where to go until someone that I truly respect. You get to hear later on this evening, my mentor, my coach, brought me into this industry at the age of 18, and forever 4 years later, I was able to go out there and became one of the youngest success story out there. Made my first six-figure income in an industry I have no knowledge and experience about. All right. I was in the mortgage and real estate industry, believe it or not. 18-year-old kid, never can afford a home, never own a home, never even be able to think of being in a home, was able to go out there and create a 2,000 strong army of individuals looking to change their lives, and which in return changed my life. In 2008, the downturn market took a downturn, and I ended up going out there and going back to a job, believe it or not. And my job was simple. I was actually a cemetery and funeral director. Believe it or not, I went from living the high life to going out there dealing with people's lives, right? Or people whose lives has ended. And I tell you, I love what I do. I just love serving my community. And I believe everything in life, God puts you in a position for you to learn something. And working in that industry, working at a job, I learned one thing. I learned definitely it's a journey that nobody ever really want to be on. All right, I did not want to be at a job. I had two children. Never got a chance to see them. I'm always on call. I'm always, but I love, one thing I love is about working and working my community. As you can see, I was written on the Vietnamese newspaper about my success in my funeral engagement. I love what I do, but I didn't love what comes with what I do. I didn't love the time that I'm never home to watch my kid grow. I didn't love the fact that I'm always on call as a funeral director when someone passed away, whether it's 8 a.m. or 12 a.m. or 4 a.m. I got to wake up and go out there and go to work. My work hours wasn't a 40 hours of work week. Sometimes I'm doing 60, sometimes I'm doing 70 hours, and that's not a way to live, I've learned. When you deal with death on a daily basis like I did, you learn to live differently. You realize life has to change. And 10 years ago, 12 years ago, this company came in and changed my life. It allowed me as a single dad to work, experience life all over again. It's like renewal living. I don't know how many of you guys don't mind having a renewal living in your life. Uh, but I did. I traveled the world. I was able to build my organization in 14 countries and do things that I could only dream of. Right? How many of us on here probably have a dreams? Today, really, the story's not about me. The story really today is about our company and what our company can do for you, how it can empower you this year. I know we just barely started a brand new 2026. We're only a quarter into this year. And I know there's a lot of things going on in the marketplace, but the most important thing is what's going on in your place, your home, your life, your future, right? How many people out there is probably looking for an extra income, own a business, time flexibility, personal development, community relationship, maybe have more chance to travel. I'm so excited because we're getting ready to we're launching this trip to Japan this year. All is paid by our company, and I'm excited for those that are joining in right now because you get an opportunity to travel the world with us. So today I realized only five key components I want to talk about. All right. And these five key things are important because whether you're an Apple, a Microsoft, or your Bill Gates, right? For successful company to survive or thrive or to excel, they gotta have these five key components. Okay, they gotta have the trend. They have to have a company, a partner, a science and product. They got something, and the most two important things: compensation, timing. Today, I'm very fortunate to cover the first three, and the next presenter, our special guest, is going to cover the final two. So the first thing I want to get into is a trend. Let's talk about trend, guys. We have an economic mega trend that's happening out there right now. Internet of Things, you guys hear about it. Artificial intelligence, right? Beauty and wellness. You know, those are the big thing right now. And the last but not least, the gig economy. Everybody's looking to make an extra income because the single income is no longer working in the average and ordinary families out there. How many of you guys probably been there or is there or in that situation and trying to change that? Well, someone probably thought highly of you to invite you on this call today because right now you can position yourself in front of a major tsunami, a mega trend that's happening in the world today. And how do we know it's a mega trend? It's simple. When you turn your TV, what do you see? Commercials talking about people want to look good. They got Ozempic. People losing weight. People want to be younger, more youthful, right? That lets you know that's a trend. That's what everybody wants. The trend's your friend. All right. And right now, our company, New Skin, that I'm very fortunate to be a part of. And it does not mean old skin, new skin. It stands for nutritional and skincare. Once again, the two top industry right now. And these two top industry, we are dominating as a company that industry. So now we talk about the trend. Let's talk about your partner, right? Like in any business, in any successful relationship, you got to have a great partner, like a wife, like choosing a wife or your spouse, all right? Who is your partner in business today? New Skin have been around for over 40 years, guys. Okay, we're $2 billion in sales company. We're getting ready to go from that, expand that to a 10 billion company in the next 3 to 5 years. Amazing. All right. Okay. And then right now we're nearly 50 markets. Okay. India market just opened up for us. I'm excited about that. Okay. We're publicly traded. So everything I share with you guys today, the information is transparent. There's no hidden agenda here. Anything I share with you, you can really do the research and know exactly the numbers and the figures. Okay, 60 in-house scientists right now, world-class scientists, individuals that are cream of the cream in the scientific community, world renowned, $500 million investment in technology, and beginning of 2021 AI. We are a force for good, empowering people to look, feel, and live better longer. It's just that simple. It's a powerful statement, but I love what we do. Two research center guys. We're born in the US of A company, all right. But we have two research centers, two in China, one right here in the US of A. I'm excited about that. Yeah, Balua. Okay, this is big. All right, so let's get a New Skin partnership. Why? Why do you need a partner like this? Because most business owner, the small mom and pop owners, you know why businesses fail? Okay, I can tell you right off the bat because a lot of business owner, we all want to own a business. What we don't want to own is all the different hat that comes along with it, right? Most people got great work ethic, but what they don't understand is when you start a business, you got to wear a manager's hat. You got to be exclusive marketing, patent and production, marketing, material inventory, management. See, imagine if you have to take on all this role and responsibility by yourself. See, for today, you guys have an opportunity to have what I call, okay, a business relation and have every a partner that take care of all these things. And your role is really to go out there and to do what you do best, to share the product experience, share the business opportunity, okay, and build a business that forever continue to grow and pays you. All right. I'm so excited about this right here. It's our North to Children initiative. It's one of the greatest initiatives we have going on right now, folks. It's only 5% of what we do, but it's 100% of who we are as a company and what we stand for. North to Children initiative, we have provided over 850 meals so far to hungry and malnourished children since its launch in 2002. And right now, approximately 120,000 children being fed every day because of our powerful Feed the Children program. So get a little bit more of this knowledge, whether you even join us or not. Find out how you can help a child out there. Find out how we can make a difference in the world. All right. So let's talk about our science. Our 75 over in-house scientists research facility driven by innovation. Okay. I love the fact that our scientists aren't just the best, but they have the best of the best looking over them. One of the best is Mr. Degrassi. He's an inventor of the birth control pill, guys. Have you ever heard of the birth control pills? That's a big discovery, and I've heard that he said that what he's doing right here with New Skin is bigger than anything he's ever done before in his life. Imagine that. Now let's talk about science. Let's wonder why our science is so powerful and what makes it so unique as a company. All right. One, our our science target the problem at the source. Now you're asking me, what does the source mean? That means, let's say in layman term, because I'm a simple guy, right? Okay. When you go home and there's a puddle of water on the floor, Baloo, you don't want to just mop it up, right? You want to know where the water is coming from and you want to shut it off. You see, because most company out there, they're just giving you a mop, right? And you mop it up and the water keep on coming, you mopping up again. Where we go and then we target the problem of the source. We shut off the water and then we mop it up so the problem doesn't come back. And how do we do that? We do it on a genetic level. We're not talking about DNA. We're not turning you from dog to jellyfishes. All right. We're talking about changing your your gene and how it expresses itself. Our product in science right now is one of the top award winning product for all. Okay. We have a whole line of product made for each and every single person on the planet of Earth. Believe it or not. How do I know? It's simple. Because if you're here on this call, what do you have? I call skin and your body. And your body, I know, will always forever gonna wrinkle. All right, it's going to age. All right, and our health is going to decline. How do we continue that to maintain that? Through your gene. It's natural. We have technology that can help your body reach to the next level. Technology, guys, what everybody talking about. Now, if you look at this lady right here talking about technology, look at her arm. All right. How many ladies had that problem with your arm? Now look at the left arm.
Wow, qué resultado.
No more problem. It's just that simple. See, I'm a simple person. You don't need to tell me, all the ingredient, everything. All I know is it's safe, it's simple, and I see the difference demonstrated. It works. All right. Okay. Imagine what you can do to your face, and imagine if we can do that on the outside. Imagine what we can do on the inside. See, I'm excited because right now with Internet of Things, you see, everything's connected to you one way or another technologically. Your phone, your TV connect to each other. The same thing with your beauty device. We have beauty device that's connected to you and your individual self. See, some of you guys on here, you're not the same as me. Some of you guys might be older, some of you guys might be younger, and not two people are the same. So why does our healthcare or our skincare have to be the same? The same thing. All right. Our product has been, on media introduction all over the world. Look at this. This is Times Square, guys. We were, when you walk through Times Square and you see skincare product and this our name on it, we're doing something right. Okay. People are paying attention. Now, if you haven't heard about us, that is awesome. Because right now we're all with the news, the media, as you can see, the news articles, all right, publications, okay, even scientific journal, all right. We have published patent product. That is amazing what we're able to do right now. So you don't have to worry, with all these awards. All it means is that today, for me personally, when I recommend one of our products to friends and family, I am not afraid. I don't have to worry about them coming and complaining that what I share with them doesn't work or that I'm selling them something that's bad. I'm confident because of what we're able to achieve in the marketplace. The results speak for itself, guys. Look at this before, after, visually, emotionally, consumably. I mean, with the new year coming upon us, how many people is looking to lose that weight? You see Ozempic and people losing weight, but how do you tighten up the body? Okay. Imagine you lose a lot of weight. What happened? Your skin sag. And a lot of people spend thousands of dollars to go under corrective surgeries. Today, you don't have to worry about that. We have taken care of that. Now look at my buddy right here, Ping. Okay, he's a PE teacher. Doesn't look like a PE teacher. It seems like his 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 his, his genes stopped working. Now look what will happen when we turn these genes back on. 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, today. He looking better than ever. All right. That is the difference demonstrated. And today I'm excited because we're getting ready to go to a whole new frontier, right? When they say it's like that, when the Apple went from an iPod to an iPhone, to an iPad. It changes the revolution of how we do conduct business and all that today. And that's the same thing with health today in our technology. These little machines have won many um, applications. I'm going to show with you what we've been able to do.
Is the volume key?
So this machine was launched just last year, but it officially came into the market at the beginning of this year that we launched, and we're just barely scratching the surface. Our goal is to go out there and scan over 100,000, just our team alone, guys. We're not even talking about worldwide, okay? Just our team alone. This group of new individuals we're trying to build up to go out with this little prism IO, we're able to, for the first time, to have a unique system of measurement in your home to measure your skin carotenoid score, give you a score within a 15 seconds, and tell you how healthy your body really is. It's like a lie detector. You see, today, you know, um, there's so many things out there. You have the ring, billion-dollar industry. You have all these different industry that going out there and measure your heartbeat, it tell you how many steps, but none has been able to measure your health carotenoid score, to give your body it's like a health report card, okay, utilizing AI technology to give you a number, and through that number, utilizing our product. If majority of the people out there, they use dietary supplement, then use it, but how do you know what you're using is working? Not many people know, right? You really don't know. Well, maybe I can feel it. Maybe I don't know. I think it worked, right? But for the first time, we can prove to you whether what you're doing is working or not, whether what you're eating is absorbing to your body, whether it's making a difference or not, because you, I've learned, deserve to know. We have unique patented technology right now, small, affordable, portable, fast, and powerful. All right, in the power of your hand. Okay. See, when you think about it, there's so many different, let's take a moment. Imagine today if the Fitbit, everybody probably heard of the Fitbit revolution, right? Everybody bought a Fitbit, and it tell you how healthy, how many steps you're taking, what type of exercise, your heart rate, and all that. Imagine Fitbit call you and say, hey, it's $1 trillion industry, okay? Multi-million dollar into a $1 billion industry. Imagine they would have called you and say, I'm giving you an opportunity to represent my product before anybody else does. Would you be excited about that? Your dream, you know how many dreams have been changed because of the Fitbit, the Aura, the Apple Watch. All right, now we can have a measurable result. If you get a low score, we can put you on our product and tell you 30, 60 days later whether the score work or not. So you see, we have unique product, all right, that can make a difference. We have a Life Pack Nano that allow you almost like 2 grocery cart of grocery in just one little small sachet. All right. So that's our company right now. And I cover you our trend. I cover you your partners. Okay. And I cover you the science. So today it's really about making choices. I've learned the choices we make will determine where we go. And the choices I made when I was that, as you can see, that young boy right there at 18, all right, following my mentor allowed me to go and learn from so many different people and to take my life from zero to hero. I learned you do whatever it takes. All right. You got to be motivated by love of your life, love of what you're doing, love of your family to go out there and make a difference. My business has grown to over many countries, and I'm so excited because right now we're ready to grow a whole new set of leaders, taking more people right now with the marketplace and everything going on to go from zero to hero. And before I wrap this up, to change, you must change the way you see everything. All right, because I changed the way I saw everything when I looked in that mirror and then I saw a superhero, not for anyone, but for my son. I was very fortunate a few years back to talk on stage, and I remember my son was 2, and I was doing the Superman thing, and by the time I walked him down, and there he was pointing up. Oh, that's my dad. He's Superman. He's my hero. See, I don't know how many parents are on this call today and how many of you guys deserve to hear that message, but I'm excited because the next person that I get to bring up is an individual who really allowed me to go from that zero part in my life to becoming a hero. She's someone I truly admire, someone I've been able to work with in the last 20 something years. She has been a mentor, a coach, very energetic, inspiring individual. All right. She always about teaching personal development. Okay, she's someone that encouraged people to, to rise from rag to riches like she did. She started as a nurse. All right, made her first million at the age of 20 something years old. Only guys, can you imagine? 20 something years old became a millionaire. All right, she's right now one of our top leaders. She been able to go around all over the country, all over the world, sharing her message. She had been building a high production sales team ever since 1994, guys, which helped her became the top income earner in every single company she participated in. I've been very to follow her in every single one, and she right now currently lives in uh, Lehi, Utah. All right, with her husband Ben Nguyen. Okay, she is a parent, a mother. Okay, of 4 incredible boys, I believe. And last but not least, okay, she's a $5 million circle member of our company. That is a really big, astronomical level to achieve. On top of that, she's ready to hit her 10th circle earner as well. Her personal belief is that everything happens for a reason. I love that. Even the negative experience in life are valuables too that you can help strengthen and help people prepare them for life work. Her life motto has always been to live, to love, to learn, and most importantly, it is to leave a legacy. And right now, she's leaving a legacy in so many people's lives, in so many people's heart, and creating so many success stories out there. So, without further ado, if you guys can help me welcome someone who probably don't need a who I've always been very fortunate and blessed to be able to bring up our second presenter to really take this home, to really share with you why this is the right place and right timing to be in, and why the income is there for you. Mrs. Terry Tue, our 4-star Platinum Team Elite Circle Excellent member and North Cheer Ambassador. Please welcome onto the stage.
Been around the world, same song. Work hard, play harder all day long. All the continents get jealous over me. You can see me 3D overseas. If you know me, then you know.
Hello, Talofa, aloha, ¿cómo está? Xin chào, Elaine. I know we have Vietnamese Thảo. Thank you so much, K2, for the kind introductions. And I feel like he's my wingman, you know. He's been with me for 20 years. And Talofa, I see we have Safulu, right? Safulu and Sam, welcome back. I love my brother. He was at our home for our lunch today, and we have Sylvia. Hola, ¿cómo está? Our Latino team has another Zoom earlier, and so they're winding down. Some of them start hopping out right now, and so it's always a pleasure of mine, to continue where K2 left off. As you all know, I don't have to go much. K2 always share, every day when I wake up. This is my pride and joy of all the achievement that I've achieved with Nu Skin, 17 years, 30 years in the industry. This is the dream life that why what I did network marketing 30 years ago. This is a vision that I constantly have that, a life, not just about money, a quality of life, a life that you can live on your own term, that you can decide where you want to go, who you're going to spend your time with, and having no boss. And, um, every day I thank the good Lord for the blessing that He gives to me and my husband. Most important is the wisdom to make the right decision. Um, and so let me see here. And yeah, we didn't have much growing up. I share that with many of you. We were the boat people. So the word that we all often say is freedom is not free. There's a price we pay. Thank God Keitun and myself were young. We don't remember the journey, but we do sure appreciate that our parents decide, to pay the price for us to be here. And every day, I think that alone has helped me to do the best and let God take care of the rest, right? Because, there's still millions of people trying to come to this great country to live the American dream. And so never a day that I take it for granted. And as you can see, I was the middle kid of 9 children. K2 is right there. And I guess, being the middle kid, it comes with uh it come with like you're the forgotten one, right? Being the middle kid, like no one pay attention to you, no one give you. And so, growing up with that, I have a it called the middle kid syndrome, where you felt you're not special. You felt that, you cannot make a difference. And thank God to this industry, it teach me that I can make a difference, that I have value. And, I didn't know that, but thanks to this industry and thanks to that, we grew up, we didn't have much. My mom and dad was fishermen in our country. And so when they came here, they bought a fishing boat. As you can see, this is in the US, and to watch that they worked so hard to raise 9 of us. And for me, my simply dream was, how can I pay it forward? How can I, you know, take care of my mom and dad? And I think without that dream, I don't think I'd still be here today. Because I was single, I was young, I saw network marketing when I was 20 years old. There's nothing that would make me feel like I need to do it. But because of my parent, I felt like I need to do it. That many times I want to quit. I want to quit because I felt like, you know what? After all, I can marry a rich guy. He take care of me. Why I need to struggle? Why I need to, suffer? Because it's network marketing when I first joined 30 years ago, it was not easy. But I always remember the speaker, being a nursing background. I do like health. I love because I believe growing up, what I heard is health is golden. You can have gold, but without health, it doesn't matter. And the most expensive bed is a hospital bed. And I choose nursing as my career. And so, but somewhere when I saw network marketing, I saw this is an industry for average, ordinary individual. Because I see myself as the underdog. I never see myself as a super successful individual. But I remember the speaker, he say, I don't care, we don't care how young you are, where you came from, as long you have a dream, desire, and discipline, then you can turn all that dream to reality. And I remember sitting there dreaming the vacation. I'm going to take my mom and dad. I dream of the day that I can say, get rid of the boat. I can take care of you. And there are times I want to quit, but I remember the promise I told to my mom and dad. And I think that's very important. It's important that you know your dream and you got to be clear. When you think about your dream, it make you want to cry, then I know you're going to stick here in this vehicle because it's not easy. Nobody ever going to tell you it's easy, but I'm here to tell you it's worth it. The life we live here in the last 4 years, we bought 3 homes here in Utah, and we built our dream home and to really live life on our own term. But if I look back, if I stay as a nurse, I don't know if I could able to live all the dream. And most important is to able to build a team, a global team, not just Vietnamese. When I came in, yes, I saw a vehicle where we can help expand this into Vietnam and helping our community to have more health, because many of them are in the nail salon business. They take a lot of toxic fume. And I think that's important. It's important that sometimes you have to have a vision and a dream that beyond yourself. Because, if we just live our life thinking about us, then there's nothing to talk about, because if you're successful, great. You don't successful, it's great. But your mission, we always say the mission has to be before the commission. It has to be a mission that you jump out of your bed. And when I came, it was my mom and dad, and then it's our community. And today we have our team all over the 32 country, right? And today, what Kate to share with you about the details, the product, the company, but it's really all about creating your future 3 to 5 years from now. What is it that you vision? Yeah, because I truly believe the power of new skin, that we can change your life. Every day. Why I choose new skin 16 years ago, because whether I built a team or not, whether because network marketing has been around for the last 50, 60 years. But fundamentally, every day, do we help people? Do we bring value to people? And when I look at new skin, new nutrition, skin and skincare, and it circled back to when I was a nurse, I felt like, can I every day, if people are on these product, whatever the product of any company out there, does a product truly help people? Right. And so I see that, when I saw new skin, I was 35, single, and I was unhealthy. I literally was a walking dead. When I scanned myself, I was like red zone. And today I asked Sam, I said, Sam, who do you know? Who do you know that has a child at 47? Okay. Because I had my first at 35, my second at 38, my third at 41. My last boy, Isaiah, was 47 because of these products. Just beside the money that we have earned, we're soon to be a $10 million circle, and we have $41 million circle, but that's beside the point. The point is the product truly deliver, and we have so many stories. I mean, I want to show you this video right here to drive the point, what we do. Hold on, give me a quick minute.
What will your last 10 years look like? Will you be quick enough for a game of tag with your grandchild? Strong enough to embrace every moment? Will you grow old with vitality? Or get old with disease? It's time to decide.
Okay, so right now, there's this invisible battle happening inside you, and you're right in the middle. And believe it or not, this struggle pretty much decides how you feel, look, and even how you age.
So on one side, you've got these things called free radicals. They're basically tiny attackers damaging your cells. It's a lot like an apple turning brown. That decay, it's called oxidative stress. It happens to us too.
And this damage comes from, well, everywhere. Pollution, stress, your diet, even just breathing.
So what's the big deal, right? Well, this slow, constant damage, piling up year after year, it's been linked by tons of studies to some of the biggest health challenges we all worry about. We're talking heart issues, diabetes, even cognitive decline. It's this long-term cumulative effect that really does the damage.
So how do you fight back? With antioxidants. They're like your body's personal bodyguards.
They're kind of like the lemon juice for your cells, stopping that damage before it can even start.
Your best source for these protectors? Colorful fruits and veggies. They're absolutely packed with them. But here's the big question. Are you really getting enough to win this internal battle?
And hey, what about those supplements you take? Are they actually doing anything you can measure?
So how do you stop guessing? How can you know for sure what's going on inside?
Right now, most of us just say, I think they're working. We're just hoping, with no real data.
Well, all of that changes, starting now.
Let me introduce you to Prism IO. This is where we stop guessing and start knowing. It's super simple. A quick scan on your hand gives you your personal antioxidant score in 15 seconds.
You get one powerful number, your PRISM score. It makes that invisible battle totally visible. And this isn't a guess. The AI behind it has analyzed over 20 million scans. That's serious data.
And you can see the impact right here. Better choices in supplements lead to a higher score. It's that simple.
And listen, you don't have to just take our word for it. This technology has been independently studied and validated by researchers at some of the most respected institutions in the world. We're talking Yale, Stanford, Harvard. The science it's built on even won a Nobel Prize. The credibility is just undeniable.
In fact, there was this huge 10-year study from Yale University that confirmed two incredible things. First, that this is the most accurate way to actually measure how many fruits and vegetables you're eating. And second, and maybe more importantly, seeing your score change over time is one of the most effective ways to motivate people to stick with healthy habits for good.
So it's time to stop guessing and start knowing. This puts you back in control of your health.
The only real question left is, are you ready to finally see your score?
Yes, and I truly believe you deserve to know your score because right now they say 70% of the people out there are taking a supplement, but they don't know whether the supplement is working or not. And that's why we came in with Prism IO, truly intelligent wellness technology that can let you know your nutrition health score, right? And your family, the people you know right now, they deserve to know as well. So the opportunity is huge, because people are aging already 8 billion. People are aging, people are dying of disease, and we have the solution. Because whether you and I like or not, people are always spending $177 billion on the supplement. They're spending their hard-earned money and they don't know it's working. And so that's where I feel that we have something that no one has. See, when I work as a general surgery doctor, I coordinate all the surgery, right? When a patient comes in, we do the blood work, we measure everything to make sure the patient's okay before we send them into surgery. But same thing here. I feel like we measure, right? And no one has it. Everybody talking about, yes, when I heard of new skin, new nutrition, and new skin, but I wasn't so passionate about the skin part because growing up poor, I've never really had a connection with beauty business, but I came in because of new nutrition, and I felt like, whether the people like network marketing or not, I'm gonna help them become healthy, right? And that's where I fell in love with new skin, and I came in and literally I held a big scanner back then with me no matter where I go. And truly, that is the reason why I found my husband at a health fair when he was representing another company. He was taking their products, and then I have my scanner. And now the scanner is not big, it's small. Now, where is it? I don't have it. It's outside, but and so there's a lot of money to be made in the industry by helping people because people, no matter what, you know, even without doing anything, they're aging, with oxidative stress and everything out there. And we're not talking about, I mean, these days, at my age, I kept on seeing so many people in the hospital, so many people pass away since the last 5, 6 years that we have our Pacific Islander community joining our team. I see so many funeral in my life than ever, right? And then I know we have the solution, right? And that's where I felt, the mission come before the commission because we can help people because people deserve to know. People deserve to know. And that's really our tagline. You deserve to know, right? Who do you know that they deserve to know that what they're taking is working or not? You saw earlier, right? And why? Because as a new skin, as a science-based company, we believe the important of measurement. During the cholesterol in the 70s, when they can able to measure cholesterol, they sold $20 billion a statin drug. When they able to measure the bones density scan in the 80s, they sold 200 million of calcium product in the 90s, where they can measure, life, glucose. They sell 1.5 billion a product. And then in the 2020, when we can able to measure the antioxidant through our previous scanner, we sold $60 billion of supplement sales. And so think about it. Right now, tomorrow you go to Costco, you see Oura Ring sold for $300. Target is $350. And all the Oura Ring is small. You can measure someone's sleep pattern, someone's heart rate. And guess what? With our scanner, we can measure your nutrition health score. So it's important to measure, because if you cannot measure it, it cannot be improved. That's important. If you cannot measure it, it cannot be improved. And so it's been a 20 years technology. It's not new. We have this technology, just like our cell phone, right? Used to be big, now small. TV used to be big, now. So with Prism IO, as you can see that, it can fit in your pocket, 15 seconds. You can scan someone in the bathroom. You can scan someone sitting next to you on the airplane. And so it creates so much excitement for us, in the last 20 years, because we have data, now adding in with AI technology. I mean, literally, it's a game changing, right? Because it's have evolved. This technology has won the Nobel Prize, and so here, I mean, we're, throughout the whole company. I went to India, Vietnam. I mean, so many excitement surrounded with the Prism IO, right? Because we can able to measure someone, we're able to, have the dashboard, we have the recommendation, the products with the AI built in. You don't have to like even know with the product. You recommend the product based on their scan, based on some question that they ask, right? All of that, and ultimately to help someone go through the health spectrum, help them with their gut health, immune health, cardio health, brain health, skin health, bone health, eye health, joint health, and metabolic health. And I love it. I mean, that's why the reason why, like, total inside and outside. I love that. So many company out there, helping people look beautiful, but if you're sick inside, it's gonna show anyway, right? And this company for the last 16 years, they're constantly innovate, right? These products, as you can see, the last 40 years. And what happened in the next 10 years? New Skin last year bought a company called Life DNA that you can literally do a swab and send in, and we can able to know, because everybody DNA is different. We're able to, really create your digital, twin, and help you, customize, your wellness based on your DNA. And that's where we're heading, team. And that's why I'm so excited to be a part of a company that constantly innovate, right? And right now with the Prism launch, as you can see, we're right now here in wave 4. I talked to a few people like, can I buy? When I was in India, we went to a wellness, center, and after we talked about the Prism, he said, can I buy it right now? I'm so sorry. We're not even like able to sell that in India yet. And so as you can see, huge wave with this Prism IO, we're looking at Q4 right now. If you want to buy this Prism to be, the wellness device that you can measure yourself and your family, you have to get a code. You have to have an SS code from someone who's qualified. And so this won't happen until like probably next month. Think about that, right? And so this is creating a huge wave, and this wave won't hurt anybody. We're gonna help so many family, become healthy, right? And you're gonna help so many people, right? With this Prism IO. Because it's 15 seconds, we can change someone's life, because our mission right now is huge, but and knowing that, we have a big mission to help 10 million healthy households. And the opportunity, I mean, we are truly a high-tech company. Literally, we have the company invests in, the platform that you can send someone, the recommendation, the Prism. When we scan it, we can send someone your recommendation. So what is it for you when you go out there and help people, right? Because the business model today's changed. We believe, whether you can build a team or not, you will get paid. Know that when I came to this business, yes, I'm happy helping people, but if I'm gonna help people, do I gonna get reward for my effort? And we have people moving from, about 600 a month all the way to Blue Diamond, right? Once you become a Blue Diamond, you kept that level for 3 to 4 years, you're gonna make 39,000 a month. When Ben and I, we became Blue Diamond, we literally took 4 years off. We built hard for 4 years. We took 4 years off to raise our 3 boys, right? And we're not the only one. We've been building, a team, from different background. And I want to show the potential. If you just have 10 prism, in your team, 10 prism right now, it's a business tool. It's not like any a device where everybody have at home where they can measure the glucose level. Right now, if you have 10 people, just the tool, even like 10 chiropractor, 10 doctor, or 10 salon that has like the prism, and they generate 10 customer, just 10 customer, 10 prism, generate 10 customer at $100, that would lead you $500. $500 residual income. That's where I love the word residual because God, I never know when my husband and I'm gonna go, God call us back home. But what we built here, our children will continue to get paid. And that's important. And if you have a hundred prism in your team and 100 prism generate 10 customer, that's it. And each customer $100 health product for them and their family. That's 5,000 residual. Yeah, it could take you a year, it could take you 2 years. But 4 year, we have 1,000 in our team right now, more than 1,000 that have the prism. And each of the prism generate 10 customer, just 10 customer, not 100. Each prism generate 10 customer. That's 50,000 a month residual income. Because there are company out there that promise you upfront money, right? But the reason why I joined New Skin is because I don't want to work forever. I don't want to work hard like year in and year out. I did that in financial business for 13 years. I want to be in a business where I work hard one time and take the rest of my life off, right? And so you decide you want 500 residual income, you want 1,000, you want 5,000 or 50,000. It's doable with this Prism IO. Think about it every day when someone wake up and scan. I mean, sometimes I wake up 3 in the morning and I'm like, I want to scan. Today Sam saw my and my husband's score, right? And it doesn't lie. We call this is a nutrition lie detector test. It can literally tell you your score, right? And so, right now we see so much potential out there. I mean, not only, person to person, B2B business. I mean, how many salon do you know? Ben, right now, his vision is like, we have a wellness for life, training module for our team that we put in these, prism into salon to measure the customer. We have doctor, dentist, nutritionist, yoga. I mean, these business could be your it could be your partner. It's like having, and they have customer. You don't have to worry about customer. They have customer, right? So the opportunity is right there. Right now there's so many doctor, nutritionists. I mean, literally having this in their business. Think about that. What if you have 10 of these, location, measuring their, customer, their patient, right? And you get paid, right? And that's a vision that this technology allow us to able to go B2B, business to business, right? And so I love that. I love this technology can literally, we have a doctor in our team who joined like 7 years ago, but he had to lease the scanner. He had to pay for the scanner, the old scanner. And now he's a, oh my God. And when it comes to this, I want to show you the different team. If you can see, I'm gonna show you the different right here, okay? Because you see this? I'm going to show you the different our products so you can see why we can really help a lot of people out there. If you can give me a minute. Okay, because our company is really about the different demonstrated. Okay, I got it. I think I have to change my Zoom. Give me a quick minute. Hmm.
You got to take off your background. Then it
I
just shows
know.
the full.
I'm trying to do that. I can't. None. Okay, you see this?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right there. because I love the fact that, you know, so many people buy product based on, their, you see this? This is called how your body, your cells have, antioxidant, it stress out your cell, a chemical you eat and free radical outside. And so I'm going to show you how we can help. Oh my God, forgot. So this is our newest product called Lipack, Lipack Element, okay? I mean, it literally only like 30 something dollar, 42 cents, $42, okay? Right here, I put it in here. I'm gonna squish it, okay? I squish it. And just to show you how, how I love the fact that our product is like, the slogan is like the different demonstrated, okay? The different demonstrate. I just pour it in there, right there. It's floating. Yeah, the different demonstrate that we can help people, cleans out their cells and give them, and we guarantee this product, if your antioxidant does not, your score does not increase, you get your money back. Come on, this is like a $40 product. The worst thing that's going to happen is you're going to get healthier, your score will increase. So think about that. Claire, you see that, Claire? I mean, truly amazing for a $42 products, okay? $42, okay? I mean, how many people you know out there could spend $1 a day, right, to get healthy, right? And I love that. And I'm like, you know, this one came out because my sister-in-law, Ben's sister, she's a news anchor, and she was like, she joined a few years ago. She's all about beauty. So she still uses all the products. So she looks very young. Many of you met her. But then when we told her about this, and she said, oh my God, really? They have something for 40 bucks? Game changer. Everybody can spend 40 bucks, right? And she said, okay, I'm gonna buy this. And then she bought the prism and she bought this and she bought the new bind, cleansing out her guts, right? Within 3 weeks, her score went from red to orange. Okay, red to orange. So she was so excited, right? She excited now. I mean, her mind is like, she got paid over 10,000 a month being a news anchor for one of the top news channel. And she's like, you know what? They've been using my face. They've been using my voice to help them make money. I advertise other products. Now I'm gonna do for me. I'm gonna use my name, my reputation, my face. I'm gonna build something that I can make money in the next 3 to 5 years by helping people be healthy. And she's so excited about this. And she bring in a doctor that, very well, recognized in the community. And so what my community, yeah, yeah, I say I'm your community, you know. So to me, that's why I love our Polynesian and our Latino, community, because, every day you can sleep, know in your heart that you do the right thing. Okay, team. So that's, I'm going to continue on, but I'm excited. Think about that, right? This is how we can help people. All right. And today I share that with with Sam, and Sam like, I need to do that, okay, to help my community. And when you focus on helping people, it does not matter. Your money will come, right? And so our New Skin mission is very clear in the next 3 to 5 years, 10 million healthy households. 10 million healthy households around the world, right? Because we know that, we have everything. The company have leadership driven, we have the right company, and we can truly create real customer that's gonna, every time someone wake up and pop this, right, you get paid. And now it's not just adult, it's the whole family. My son, 13 years old, he take two a day. My 11-year-old take one a day. And then the G3G, it became a whole family because every week we scan them with a prism, right? It became a whole family. Because as parent, your kid's sick, guess what? You have to get off work. It interrupt your life, right? Or the parents sick, right? Then everybody suffer, right? And so, we are passionate about our mission of helping, but on top of that, you get paid for, helping people. You get on success trip. we have like the best success trip coming up, Yokohama. How many want to go Japan for free? Okay, I truly believe the best success trip, this year in North America market. Right? You can qualify, and the company has a global convention for the first time in Japan, not in Utah, in Japan, first time ever. Okay, in front of 20,000 people. And we can help you, qualify. This is our team last big convention that we have right there. As you can see, it doesn't matter who you are, what your skin color, it doesn't matter. We're here to help as long as you have a dream, desire, and your heart is in the right place to help people. Okay. And guess what? Our team internally, if you get to Yokohama, you qualify to go, the company pay you and a partner to Yokohama, but we're going to give you $1,000 when you become a Ruby and get to Success Strip as a Ruby. You get $1,000 cash that you can spend in Yokohama. How many of you want that? All right, we have never done this, okay? But we know that this year is very special. All right, team, and we're gonna help you focus on the power of three. Me plus three. Me plus three. What does that mean? Me plus three. It's about you, because we believe that once you hit, Ruby, you're halfway. You will qualify for Japan, and you're halfway to the compensation plan, right? You plus three, meaning get yourself on the quality part. We have package $250. Sam just told me yesterday he went and got this pack. Right, Sam? Is it this what you got? You told me you got the health package, right? But this is the most comprehensive, like Optima, yeah, that you can. I literally use all of this every day. Okay, but you invest in your health. The best investment that you can do is invest in your own health. Because if not, your family suffer, your children suffer if you're not healthy, right? And then, if you don't have a prism, get the prism and the element and the new bind. If you're new on here, get, because you can measure it. And then that is like a business tool. The prism is your tool that you can scan anybody and then connect them with us. We will, walk them through the assessment. We have assessment, a proven assessment that we can walk them through. And we guarantee at the assessment there, not guaranteed, but the high chance of them becoming customer is high, with M5 system that we're using right now within our team. And so someone new, the prism, the element, and the new biome could be a package, right? And if you don't have and then if you want a comprehensive, this could be another package. So plus you plus three, right? And guess you and three friends. When they do that, you become LOI. That's it. Become LOI, right? And then you help them get their three, them and three friends to transform their health. And we guarantee our product, we guarantee if the product don't work, their score don't go up, they get their money back. And so you help them get three, their LOI, you become BR. You see that? And then when they get the three, we help them get the three. You get three BR, you become a Ruby. You become a Ruby, qualify for Success Trip. Okay, that's how simple I can put it. We'll go through more detail with you on one-on-one and break it down and help you. If you say, Terry, I want to go Yokohama, I it's overdue. I need to take my wife, my children to, I told, my four boys, we're going Yokohama. And we're going to go Vietnam and then hop over to Yokohama, right? And this Success Trip is the most easy, simple success trip I've ever seen in this company. Okay. And so, I truly believe it is a business. You can build it your way, because it's your business. I'm not your boss. Clara, our Blue Diamond on the Zoom here, is not your boss. K2 is not your boss. We're here to support you. But all I can tell you is I am more, and Ben is more excited about this business than ever, because this time around we truly believe that we can help people, and we can literally, along with New Skin, create 10 million healthy household, and then timing could not be better because you're at the beginning of this thing. The Prism has not even hit the market yet. If you want to buy it, you have to get access code from a qualified leader, right? Your new skin 10 million, Ben and I and our team, our goal is 1%. 1% of 10 million. That's 100,000 family. And I know we can do it as a team. 100,000 family in Vietnam, in Australia, in Mexico, and I know we do it. We're not greedy. 1% only out of a 10 million, right? And that would produce us, over 15 million production a month. That will produce, 700,000 if you decide how many of that you want, right? Because I know with Prism it's possible, right? And right now the company's so focused on Latino market in the US, right? Because they know if you want to own the US market, you got to focus on Latino market. And that's what Ben and I do. We're going to, Orange County in this Saturday. We look forward to see you, Gigi, see you, Martha, Sylvia, right? You bring people. We're going to talk about Prism. We're going to talk about how we're going to help them and their family become healthy, right? And our team right now is on just helping people with their health. You're gonna get paid. Beauty, that doesn't mean, if they love the product, they're gonna talk about beauty. But right now, let's focus on the main thing that's helping people. And New Skin know that they'll be number one company because they're launching, India is not even launched yet. It's just pre-launch. Ben and I been there twice. The people are hungry. They want to change their health, 70% of the market. And so which India do you know that want a piece of the India market? Because just like when I came in 16 years ago, we say, who do you know that want to have a piece of Vietnam? I have a guy, someone, Dean Nguyen, he and I work in financial. He said, yeah, I want a piece of Vietnam. He's now a $10 million circle in our team. And so it's truly about, making decision. You know, I truly believe, there are moments in our life that we make decisions that can change our destiny. And every day, every year is a new year, right? That you can decide, you know what, I'm tired of doing the same thing over and over, right? And so, because I truly believe you can live your dream. I don't make promises, but I have never been involved in a business that allowed me to go back to my homeland and to fulfill my dad's last dying wish, take him back to Vietnam, and also during the recession, we grow during COVID, where so many business get wiped out. We grow, right, from home. So today, I mean, we literally built our business from home. We able to build our dream home. Many of our leaders has visited our home in the last few years, right? And most important is leaving a legacy. What would you want to be remembered by? At your job, maybe your boss remember you, your coworker. But here, how many people will remember you for changing their health? How many people remember you by you giving them an opportunity that they can able to be a stay-home mom, a stay-home dad, right? I'm not telling you it's easy, right? Nothing is easy. Showing up to a job is not easy, right? And but the question is it worth it? Because I've never imagined being an introvert to be in front of 15,000 7,000 people in Singapore talking about dream, and knowing that we have strategy, whatever it is, knowing that every day we help you. Sign up is free, and get together with the person who invite you. If you want to, to me it's like lock arm with a mentor. My life changed when in the financial business. I made my first million when I was 27 because I locked arm with my mentor, with the founder of the company. Every decision I make, I talk to him. Every plan that I have, I told him, and he would tell me, okay, do this, do that. Because you know what? He's successful. Who am I to argue, right? And so same as this business, you can have access to successful leader in this business for free. We're not going to charge you. You just got to buy me lunch, okay? All right. But we know the time is right. We're in the right company, the right place, the right time. It's now is the right time to go help people. I see Gigi right here constantly going out there helping people. She's so passionate about our supplement there. She's like, if you can buy a box, I sell you a sachet, $2, $2. You got $2, you got $3. And she sell 3, 4 of it because that's how passionate. New Skin transform her health. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for people that are passionate about helping people, because these are the people that's going to go far. And so thank you for joining us today. I am excited about being in California on Thursday with Clara and our Latino team, and we're going to make it happen. And welcome back, Sam and Safulu. Okay, we're gonna wrap up with the Japan success trip, guys. I want to see you. We commit 100 couple to go Japan and be part of Nu Skin to make history. So let's play it, and then K2 wrap it up.
All right, guys. Well, first of all, thank you so much, Terry, for that incredible share. Thank you all those who joined us, and konnichiwa. Have a good night. God bless.
Successful, Clara. I see your team right there. Let's go. Awesome. And see you in April, leadership. Thank you.